Now we're going to look at creating a form using Microsoft Word. A form is a very common tool used by businesses to verify information. So you usually have to submit a form with information to someone. For example, when you entered school, you would have had to fill out a form and submit it to the school staff. When you signed up for an email, you would have to fill out a form and submit it before you got access to the email account. When you're going for your driver's license, you need to fill out a form and then submit it to the clerk. So we're going to look at how to create a form using Microsoft Word. And here I have a very simple example of a form. Now, this has company information, so it's asking for your company information, your name, email address, title, your phone number, whether you'd like to cancel registration. So this could be a registration form. Then you have to select a date as well. So the different elements to a form. You can see here that there are many text boxes. Then with cancel registration, there's a tick or a check within a box. Therefore, that is a check box. And finally, with the date, you'll see that it has an arrow which allows you to select a date. That's called a date picker. So those are the basic tools that we are going to use to create our form. So the first thing we're going to do, click File, click Options, Customize Ribbon, and you'll see Developer is unchecked. We want to tick it, so click on it and click OK. Now we are seeing a Developer tab in the main menu. Click on Developer and there are a number of controls. The first is the text box. Lower down you see the checkbox. And next to the checkbox is the date picker. So I'm going to start typing company colon first name colon, and then I'm going to put the text box next to those labels. And I can leave that information, the words, click here to enter text, so it's obvious that there's a checkbox there. I need a next text box next to first name, and so on. Then we have cancel registration, and I'm going to select my checkbox, and you'll see that I can click on it. Now it shows an X instead of the click, the check, the tick. Continuing, we want the date picker. And there we have the date picker. Click on the arrow and you can select whichever date you wish. Now, you notice that the way I created my form does not look as presentable as the one on the left. What I could do to help lay out my form, make it more presentable, I can use a table to help place or lay out my different controls and elements. So I'm going to take a 2 by 2 table for now. I can type company here, and then my text box will go in the next cell. First name. Let me put in last name as well. Then I could put cancel registration. And finally, for the date picker, go back to developer tab, select my text box. Same thing for first name, same thing for last name. And for cancel registration, we want a checkbox. And for this last one, we want the date picker. Now, I'm seeing a table. It's an obvious table. But the information is laid out nicer than what we had previously. And I can format this to make it look even better. So maybe I want to increase the text. Maybe I want to move around this column here. And maybe I do not want the lines, the border, to show around the labels. So let's get rid of that border. Maybe I don't want the border for the last two. Okay, right. So it looks a little bit more presentable, right? Just by using a table. So the table is still there. I just got rid of the borders. And now it looks a little bit more presentable. And that's it.